Oh. Oh. Sorry. I was having the best dream. I was dreaming of a time when Disney made movies for more than just toys. It was only a dream. Disney's planes. You notice it's not Disney and Pixar's planes. That should be a hint. Alright, so if you remember, at the end of the movie Cars, or Cars 2, I don't remember which one, but at the end of one of the Cars movies, you go up in the air and you see this plane, and the plane winks at you. And that was basically setting up that is where they were going to take it next. It was going to be the world of planes. Here is the quick rundown of this movie. And I can do this really quick because it's such a cookie-cutter plot. The young underdog and hero of the story, Dusty Crophopper, wants to compete in the race around the world called Wings Over the Globe. All these planes from all these different countries race around the world. And everybody thinks it's crazy because he's just a little crop duster. What does he know about racing? Well, then he gets into the race and it turns into your true underdog story. I am so bored with this plot. We've had this once already with Turbo. This is basically a giant marketing campaign to make more toys. And so because of that, you don't really care about these characters. Okay, kids will like them because it's big and shiny and colorful, and if we've learned anything from Smurfs 2, you really don't need any sort of story for entertainment. You just have to be able to set the kids down and have them go blah, so you can go take your bubble bath with your wine or whatever you parents do. I don't know, I don't have kids. But if you lose that fundamental principle of building up your characters and making them likable and making them relevant and making them so we actually care about them, if you lose that, you lose everything else in the movie. You take the character of Lightning McQueen from Cars, okay? When you first meet him, he is an arrogant jerk. And he's only interested in himself, and he only thinks about himself. But then he gets to Radiator Springs, and he realizes that there's more to life. There are other things and other people in the world that are more important than himself. And that's what he should care about. And he takes that knowledge that he learns from there, and those lessons that he learns from there, to his world, and uses that to win the race. With Dusty Crophopper, he starts out as a good guy, a good, nice, decent guy, and he ends as a good, nice, decent guy. There's no character progression. And there's no character regression, and then progression. Word sounding weird now. He's the exact same character from beginning to end, so you just don't care after a while. And because of that, you really don't care about the supporting cast, because the supporting cast is supposed to be there to help the main character, to help him see the error of his ways. You know, people like Mater, even though I hate that character, but he was somewhat important to the story, and the other characters of Radiator Springs helped Lightning McQueen realize his potential. The supporting cast in Planes are just there to say, hey, you can race, good job, we're rooting for you, and that's pretty much it. And it's boring. Okay? It's boring. Having said all that, characters you don't really care about, a story that is so predictable, and the fact that they're just making this movie basically to sell more toys. I'm creating a new category for this movie, and for subsequent movies like this. I'm calling it Electronic Babysitter.
A familiar behavior pattern is detected.
A teenage girl that comes over and babysits her kids. This is the movie she's going to put into the DVD player so that the kids will sit down, shut up, and she can talk and text to her boyfriend. So there you go. There's my review of Planes. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Comment below. Also, if you want to follow me on Twitter, or find me on Facebook, or see more of my reviews, click the links below.